COVID was just percolating at the beginning of this year, and once BU shut down at spring break, that's when the first call or email came that was like, hey, I think we're going to do this project. We're going to put together a testing facility.
We were given the challenge to create this fully automated COVID-19 diagnosis facility. But of course, the time was the biggest difficulty.
I had my first lab meeting where we mentioned it for 5 minutes in, I think, the first week of May. So that left us about a 2 or 3 month timeline to build an entire lab from scratch.
So that was a little bit crazy, but we took the challenge.
This moved at light speed. Knowing that we had to test 6,000 people a day, we purchased 8 Hamilton liquid handling robots. And what those robots do, they're basically automated pipetters.
So for reference, one plate of samples, which is 96 samples in total, would take someone 4 hours to do one of the steps in the protocol. With the robots, we can do 12 plates in 2 hours.
So that's why automation is crucial in the sense that because we want a fast turnaround. Our result normally can come in within 24 hours.
And in terms of using liquid handling robots or other automation hardware, it's not as easy as just taking something that you would do in the lab and say, get the robot to do it. There's a lot of figuring out how to get the robots to do these same tasks repeatably. And there's also a considerable software footprint that needs to be in place to kind of get everything connected.
The lab itself is a high throughput lab, and there's a lot of portions that are part of doing that. So automation, the robots, software engineering. But the core aspect of the lab that makes the test work is the assay.
My official title was Assay Development Specialist. I designed the molecular parts of it, being able to detect the genetic material of COVID-19. We spent many hours making sure that this molecular components and the extraction method and those chemistries worked with the robots that we're using as well, and that we can actually detect whether or not, someone has coronavirus.
It actually is a little pressuring because normal research might not even involve a real human being or alive. We're doing bacterial research, tissue culturing, and this is a actual human involvement project. It's something that's more concerning if you made a mistake.
Everyone knew the urgency and how important this project was going to be, so everyone put their 1,000% effort into the project.
We were working 18, 19-hour days.
There was a 2-week period where we were probably working 100-hour weeks.
We actually calculated how many hours we worked, and it was about a year's worth of work in 3 months.
Even though we had these incredibly long hours, it didn't feel that way. And it was just an incredibly rewarding experience to have been involved in something so impactful.
And what I think I'm most proud of is I think that we can make a really strong case that this is one of the, if not the, most efficient, high throughput, sophisticated labs in academia for testing COVID.
The impact of the testing lab didn't really hit me until now when I go to work every day and I see people getting tested in my building.
It's like a campus again, like people are back at school.
It's a great feeling knowing that my friends and my classmates and my professors feel safe and comfortable coming to campus because of this lab.
And that's what we really wanted. We wanted a safe community at Boston University.
Even if they're at a social distance, getting back and building that community is really important. And so, again, I think this facility was really vital in bringing that community back together.